Scott Seidenberg back here with you live Bet Sunday here on VSiN, the sports betting network. Always on Twitter at Scott's On Air and at VSiN Live. We got some live sweats going on right now. Of course, we're going to get into the Super Bowl coming up a little bit later on. We are waiting for the puck drop of this outdoor hockey game in Tampa between the Lightning and the Bruins, where we are on the over 1.5 in the first period and the over 5.5 for the full game. And in about 10 minutes or so, in what could be LeBron James's final game at Madison Square Garden, the Lakers taking on the Knicks. Knicks up to 6-point favorites. I like LeBron James to go over 4.5.
Village Tavern's been a beloved local landmark in Hubbard, Ohio for nearly a century, and now it's better than ever. Recently renovated and still serving up the same warm hospitality, the Village Tavern is your go-to spot for great food, cold drinks, and a laid-back atmosphere. Whether you're stopping in for dinner, catching up with friends, or just looking to relax, you'll enjoy a full menu of American favorites, rotating drink specials, and friendly service that makes every visit memorable. Be sure to visit the Village Tavern at 746 North Main Street in Hubbard, right next to Repair That Glass. To learn more, go to villagetavern3.com. Are you tired of switching apps just to catch your favorite shows and live events? Say hello to the iMedia One Network app, your one-stop destination for streaming and everything that matters. From national sports to exclusive local content, Western Reserve Radio, Western Reserve Radio 2, and City View Sportscast are now all in one place, anytime, anywhere. Download the free iMedia One Network app on iOS and Android and unlock the future of sports audio in the palm of your hand. The iMedia One Network, your sports app in the Valley.
This is Matt Lipsack, the voice of the Youngstown Phantoms, and your home for Phantoms hockey is Western Reserve Radio.
Look the same. They have been dealing with injuries, but Jalen Brunson, he's sort of been in a slump. I was pretty shocked. I mean, I thought, obviously they're both public teams, but I would think more money would be coming in on the Lakers side, which we just talked about the LeBron narrative. Luka in the Garden as well, but yeah, I'm surprised it's going towards the Knicks. I would have thought it would be the other way around.
Yeah, I actually like the Knicks in this spot. I have not liked what I've seen from the Lakers, especially defensively. I have not liked what I've seen from the Lakers as of late. Elsewhere around the NBA, well, actually, one more thing on the Lakers and the Knicks, like just as a whole here, Sam. You're looking at the standings in the NBA, and we know that, majority of the league makes the playoffs anyway, right? Especially like with the play-in tournament, you have to be really bad to not have an opportunity here to make the playoffs. But what's the ceiling for both of these teams?
Yeah, I think I'm a little bit more disappointed than Knicks. When you have Boston without Tatum, it almost looked like it would be a lost season for them. But I think Boston has been clearly better than the Knicks, which is pretty disappointing for the most part. You have the Knicks at full strength, and they're sort of just middling in the middle of the East. They're obviously going to be a playoff team, like you said. Everyone makes the playoffs. But honestly, I'm still not too worried. We're not even at the All-Star break. It is the same team that we saw nearly make it to the finals last season. So I think the Knicks can make a late season push, but I don't know. This team has just been really disappointing. I mentioned earlier that Brunson, he hasn't looked great the last week or so. I actually do feel pretty decent about him. You see all of his lines are discounted, but Luka versus Brunson, I'm really excited to see that matchup. Those two are always fun to see together. But I'm with you. I think I'm a little bit more concerned about the Lakers because their defense has just been awful all season, and getting Austin Reeves back isn't going to help that really at all. I really don't see how they turn it around. I mean, this league is about superstars, and you can't find two bigger superstars than LeBron and Luka on the same team. But still, you look at I mean, also the big part, the path in the West is just absolutely brutal. At least in the East, you could hover around 500, be okay, and then make a surge in the playoffs. In the West, I mean, I don't know how this Lakers team is going to get out of the West.
The Phoenix Suns maybe are the best story in the NBA right now, Sam. I mean, who thought at the beginning of the season that this team would be 30-19? I think Jordan Ott is certainly a candidate for Coach of the Year. Right now, about an hour away from tip-off, the Suns 2.5-point home favorites against the Clippers. What do you think about this matchup?
Yeah, Devin, we got the late-breaking news that Harden is not going to play in this game. The Clippers, I mean, they had an awful start to the season, but they had really been turning it around. I would have liked the Clippers in this spot if Harden was playing, but I think it makes sense that the Suns are favored. You mentioned, this team, it looked like they would be left for dead. Devin Booker especially, obviously KD leaves to Houston. Houston goes to immediate contenders, and you thought this would almost be a rebuilding year where you just sort of tank, maybe build the future around Devin Booker. But, this team's ready to compete right now. Dylan Brooks has been phenomenal this past week without Booker. His usage has been through the roof. Grayson Allen, he's sort of hit or miss, but he's done a lot better than I expected coming into the season. So overall, I think it's a really well built together team, and that's not at all what I was expecting coming into the season.
Sam Shadori, lead betting and fantasy analyst for 4deep.com, joining me, Scott Seidenberg, here. It's Live Bet Sunday here on VSiN, the Sports Betting Network. Just real quick to update you guys, the Tampa Bay Lightning scored a goal off of the opening faceoff. Literally seconds into the game. This is exactly what we talked about when we bet the first period over 1.5. Bad sight lines, bouncing puck, attack early. First shot of the game goes in, 1-0 Tampa. We are just a minute into the game here. Let's get back to the NBA conversation here with Sam, and let's talk about a massive game coming up tonight. The Thunder against the Nuggets. Right now, OKC, a 7.5-point favorite here, Sam. And I find myself asking this question more times than I think I should have been asking this question during the season, and that is, what is wrong with the Oklahoma City Thunder?
Well, I don't think there's anything wrong with this team. We just really haven't seen this team at full strength. Obviously, they won't have J-Dub tonight. They just got Isaiah Hartenstein back, but he's been gone for almost the entire season. So, again, I'm not too worried. Honestly, I think in the long run that it's going to be a good thing for this team to get the young guys going. Jalen Williams with the Y, he's been getting a lot more playing time. So I think it's sort of good to get these ancillary players going. Another veteran, Alex Caruso. Obviously, he's not going to be a regular season guy, but you can be sure that he's going to be ready in the playoffs. So, again, I'm not too worried, but I still do like Denver in this spot to cover at least the 7.5. Betting against OKC has been really profitable these past couple weeks without the team at full strength. Some of these spreads have been wild, but even against teams like the Pelicans, you name it, these bottom feeders, they're able to hang with OKC just because it's really not the same team. So I don't want to make a decision on what I've seen on this OKC team because, 4 of their 5 starters are almost nearly not playing. You have SGA carrying the load on this team, so I don't really want to look too into it. So I wouldn't say I'm really concerned.
Thunder 38-11 on the season, but only 23-26 against the spread. They have not covered in 4 straight games. And you lean towards Denver tonight, as do I, plus the points. What did you make of Jokic in his return? How did you think he looked? And what's your take on the Nuggets and their chances moving forward?
I really like the Nuggets. They look great without Jokic, which is not what I was expecting. I thought this was going to be a time where they're going to be in a hole with Jokic coming back and sort of dig themselves out to make a climb in the West. But they look great. We've seen huge games from Peyton Watson. Again, unfortunate news on the Aaron Gordon situation. Looks like he's going to be out for a while. But I think they got the best outcome they could hope for without Jokic. And Jokic coming back now is just wild to me.
Fall and winter grilling season never ends, and Gessler Propane is your local supplier that makes sure you get your hard-earned money's worth. Why go to gas exchanges to pay higher prices for tanks not filled to capacity? Gessler Propane makes sure you're prepared for year-round grilling with 100% filled tanks at a reasonable cost. See Bob Monday through Friday 10 to 4 and Saturday 9 to 3 at Gessler Propane, 702 Youngstown Poland Road, Struthers, or call 330-755-9119. Gessler Propane. They got gas.
You're listening to WRDB, Western Reserve Digital Broadcasting, Youngstown, Warren, Salem, and around the world. Please stand by for a special presentation of Western Reserve Radio at westernreserveradio.com on the Live 365 network and the Live 365 app.
welcome you once again to the Center Ice Sports Complex here in Jackson Township, Ohio. For the final time this weekend, Canton Akron Jets. They try to round this one out with a victory as they will meet up for the third time with the Hilliard Hockey Club. Hello everyone, Jim Craven with you along with Caleb Mold high atop Center Ice as we get ready for Game 4 of this showcase weekend. Jets 3-0 on the weekend so far. Big wins over Dayton, Miami, and Indian Hill so far. And they will take on a very familiar foe in the Hilliard Hockey Club. Jets now improved to 33-10-1 with an 89.68 rating. 157 goals for, 64 against. They were last in action early this afternoon as they took on the Indian Hill Rangers. They get the 5-0 shutout. Goals coming from Rossi Nicely with the helper from Morrow and Doris. Stagmeyer would find the back of the net as well. He would get the helper from Dab. And Mason Doris, he would get a goal of his own with the assist going to Weaver and Stagmeyer. Braden LaChance would also add 2 to round that one out. 5-0 was your score. Brett Jankowski gets the win in net. He stops 19 out of 19. Jankowski will also start in net tonight for the Canton Akron Jets. Hilliard, they were in action earlier as well. They come in 21-19-0, an 85.33 rating. They're sitting at number 8 in the My Hockey rankings here in the beginning of February. 135 goals for, 136 against. They're sitting at -1 in the scoring department. They took on Team Ohio earlier, and that resulted in an 8-3 loss for Hilliard. 2 prior meetings between these teams that occurred back on November 16th down at Miami University, where Canton Akron would get the 4-2 win. And then again on the 29th of November at the Chiller North in Lewis Center, Ohio, it would be the Canton Akron Jets getting the 7-0 shutout over Hilliard. Mason Doris had 2 goals in that game, and Brent Jankowski got to start that night as well. He stopped 18 out of 18. Canton Akron Jets are coached by Sean Houston, assisted by John Evans, Mike Furlong, and Ethan Everhart. Hilliard Hockey Club is coached by David Cox and assisted by Cliff Swickey. A little bit of a late start here as the Indian Hill Team Ohio game carried over a little bit late. Team Ohio got the 4-3 win in that one. Well-played game there, and Indian Hill playing much better this evening. They carry the number 2 team deep into the third period. However, take the 4-3 loss. Just about 2 minutes left here before puck drop. We're going to step aside for a timeout. When we come back, we'll have Canton Akron Jets hockey here from the Center Ice Sports Complex in Jackson Township. You are listening to Western Reserve Radio and City View Sportscast, all a part of the iMedia One Network.
During the fall and winter, grilling season never ends, and Gessler Propane is your local supplier that makes sure you get your hard-earned money's worth. Why go to gas exchanges to pay higher prices for tanks not filled to capacity? Gessler Propane makes sure you're prepared for year-round grilling with 100% filled tanks at a reasonable cost. See Bob Monday through Friday, 10 to 4, and Saturday, 9 to 3 at Gessler Propane, 702 Youngstown Poland Road, Struthers, or call 330-755-9119. Gessler Propane. They got gas.
Are you tired of switching apps just to catch your favorite shows and live events? Say hello to the iMedia One Network app, your one-stop destination for streaming and everything that matters. From national sports to exclusive local content, Western Reserve Radio, Western Reserve Radio 2, and City View Sportscast are now all in one place, anytime, anywhere. Download the free iMedia One Network app on iOS and Android and unlock the future of sports audio in the palm of your hand. The iMedia One Network, your sports app in the Valley. Are you ready to join the legacy? This is your chance to become part of something special with the Youngstown Patricians. Honoring the proud football tradition of the Valley, we're on the lookout for talented post-high school athletes who want to make their mark on the field. Whether you're a seasoned high school athlete, college, or former professional player, develop your skills and become part of a team that values hard work, dedication, and community spirit. Don't wait. Begin your path to the gridiron by visiting youngstownpat.com or contacting us on Facebook at the Youngstown Patricians. Be bold, be legendary. Join the Youngstown Patricians today. Lena's Pierogi House is your home for the area's best variety of pierogies. Daily specials include the Polish platter, the Hungarian platter, stuffed cabbage, and halushki. Having a last-minute get-together? Lena's has you covered with a wide variety of frozen take-home pierogies and dumplings. Go to Facebook at Lena's Pierogi House to see the weekly lineup of available flavors for dine-in or carry-out. Catch the best at Lena's Monday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. and Tuesday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. 20 North Main Street in Hubbard or call 234-254-8532.
Someone's got to set the tone out there, boys. Someone's got to set it.
The station that sets the tone for Youngstown Phantoms hockey is Western Reserve Radio. WRDB, The Scourge.
You're listening to Canton Akron Jets hockey on the iMedia One Sports Network.
Back here just moments away from puck drop as we get ready for game number 4 of the showcase weekend. Jets 3-0 so far. Hilliard having an unusual down year here. A little play tough, but have had some bad breaks as they will look to get a win and get out of here. Canton Akron will be back in action next Saturday and Sunday. They will take on University School on Saturday, and they will take on St. Ignatius on Sunday. Stay tuned to our social media for the scheduled events, as Canton Akron will be on the road for the rest of the season as they prepare for the Buckeye Cup to be played on the campus of Miami University. Beautiful facility down there. The Goggin Ice Center will host that. Jets will be the home team today. Hilliard will be the visiting team. Jets will be in their white jerseys with the blue numbers outlined in blue, blue shoulders, navy blue helmet, blue pants, and the white socks with the blue and gray stripe. For Hilliard, they will be in their royal blue with the white numbers, blue helmet, black pants, and the blue socks with the white and black stripes. Starting in net for the Hilliard Hockey Club, it'll be number 35, River Carmody. Brett Jankowski will be in the net to our left, Carmody to our right. And it's going to be Stagmeyer, Pryor, LaChance, Craven, and Black to start this one out. It'll be Kimbleton taking the face-off for Hilliard. Kimbleton going to win this one clean and send this straight down into the Jets zone. Contact already on the far side. LaChance and Wallen going to run into each other. Stagmeyer from behind the net of Jankowski trying to set this up, take it out to the far side. Craven going to try to play this one off the board, feeds it out to Braden LaChance. LaChance through center. Lost a puck, but picked up by Black. Black taking a shot, going to go over the head of Carmody. Out to the far right corner, LaChance taking a sharp angle shot off the pad of Carmody down in the lower right corner and back out to center. Craven will pick this one up at the red line and send it down to the right of Carmody. Close to icing, but they won't call that. Playing now from the backside. Getting us out to Kimbleton. He'll be challenged by LaChance. Out in the corner. LaChance from the right side of Carmody trying to work around, and it's going to go in the net. 14-11 of the first period. And the Jets take a 1-0 lead in the first shift. And Rossi Nicely, who came off the bench, gets the goal. I believe the assist will go to Braden LaChance. And just like that, the Jets jump out to a 1-0 lead. 14-11 left here, first period. Mason Doris and Joey Riley to take the draw at center. Barbieri going to try to shift this one down. It'll go off the back of Ethan Bell. And will send us out to the far side. Eric from the far side, taking the shot from the left side of Jankowski. It'll go across his face in the lower left corner to be sent right back around to the other side. Back out to the blue line now, as it'll be gloved down by Dom Ferrari. Riley from the far side, battling with Morrow. Puck loose here, and it's going to be Mason Doris. Doris, a 2-on-1 developing. He's going to have Nicely to his right. He'll take the shot, going to go wide right. Nicely couldn't get a rebound shot. Ethan Bell trying to keep it in the zone. Nicely from the slot. trying to feed it in, but Humphreys will clear this one out of the Hilliard zone, and Ethan Bell will track him down, though. Puck all over the place here, and down to the left side. It will be Barbieri that will feed this one forward. Bradley Martin from behind the net, send this one out to Clevenger. Clevenger couldn't handle it, went off his skate, and Barbieri will push it back down into the Hilliard zone, but Martin will pick it back up. Pressure coming in from Deacon Johnson. Puck loose out to the far side. Alexander trying to get it into the Jet zone. He'll chip this one down behind Jankowski, where Barbieri will pick it up. Alexander will head to the bench. Jets now through center. Sebastian Dabb feeding this one to Chavold. Chavold into the zone. Chavold trying to keep it in, and it's going to head out to center. Hilliard trying to chip it past Morrow, but he'll send it to the near side to Barbieri. Barbieri past the scorer table and trying to work to the inside. He'll be bumped off the puck by Watkins. Right behind the net now. Here's the puck. It'll sail out to the point. Dabb will take the shot. It'll go to the far right corner. Weaver stepping in, and it'll go over his head into the bench of Hilliard. We'll get a stoppage, 12:22 of the first period. Jets with a 1-0 lead. We'll have the draw just to the right of Carmody in the Hilliard zone. Balestrino, Weaver, Black, LaChance, and Tyler Benson on the ice for Canton Akron. LaChance to take the face-off. He'll take this one against Kimbleton. Kimbleton for Hilliard. Out to the point. Shot from the point. It's going to go wide right. Might have been redirected off another player. Black trying to get to it. Martin got to there first, and it'll be Kimbleton through center. Weaver in front of him. Gage Weaver trying to take him out to the right of Jankowski. And now from the far side, looking for somebody on the slot. Watkins was waiting, couldn't get a pass off. And LaChance now back through center, running to Kimbleton. LaChance will go down. Went down a little bit awkwardly, but he's going to bounce right back up. From the far side, Weaver sending the puck out to center. Kimbleton working back into the Jet zone. He'll take a bump from Lucas Black. Black with that physical style of play. And Wallen will send this one up before Black can get to him. We'll call that a business decision. Wallen from the near right corner to the left of Carmody. He'll send this one out to Watkins. Watkins going to send this one deep into the Jet zone, but we're going to get an icing call coming up. 11:25 to go here, first period. Jets with a 1-0 lead. Draw to come to the left of Carmody. Doris, nicely, Bell, Craven, and Pryor on the ice. Down in the right corner, Wang trying to get to it first for Hilliard. Nicely there. Doris as well. 2-on-2 out there. Bell going to keep it into the zone. Takes a shot wide left. It'll go over to the right shoulder of Carmody. Doris tried to clear it out. Had it taken away by Arrett. But two white jerseys there. Didn't have much of a chance on that. It'll be sent back out to center. Mason Doris into the zone with some fancy work from the circle to the right of Carmody. He'll have the puck taken away. Nice back check by Hilliard. As Riley went down on his knees, he'll recover. And Craven tried to sweep it back in. He'll be backed up by Nicely. And this one will be sent down behind Carmody. Carmody out of the net. As Wallen and and Joe Arrett will chase that one down. Riley trying to clear it out to center. He'll get it out to Jack Pryor. Pryor trying to set it down. It's going to go right into the throat of Humphreys. Humphreys is going to go down. And Charlie Humphreys with some obvious discomfort, and hopefully he'll just need to recover. That was an awkward shot. Looked like the puck went right into his throat. Of course, issues there now as we talk about the requirements now for neck guards. And thankfully, Charlie Humphreys up on his skates, headed to the bench. Got to see him in the last recent 3 years. And great young man and a great player, but that could have been a dangerous shot there. He'll head to the bench, but they think he had the puck. It was in his jersey, we believe, and it fell out as he went to go on the bench. So fortunately, seems to be doing well. Clevenger now trying to clear this one out of the Hilliard zone as we get back underway here. 10:25 left here, first period. And a backward pass from Morrow. Tried to get to Johnson, didn't get all of it. Now Morrow bringing it through center. He'll be right behind Sebastian Dabb. Lose the puck, and it'll be Ferrari that will set it up to the right of Carmody. He'll try to get out of the Hilliard zone. Went off a Jets player, covered up by Carmody, but the puck going to stay in play as Deacon Johnson tried to get to it. He's going to battle 2 blue jerseys and he'll head back out to Dab. Dab trying to work from the far side to the right of Carmody through the circle. Trying to feed it in the slot to Deacon Johnson, couldn't get it. And now Dab from the near side corner. Past Clevenger. Trying to work through Clevenger, going to pick his pocket, take it, and send it back out to center. Max Morrow, former Newark General, will grab this one, send it to Barbieri, and Jack Barbieri into the zone. Dilly going to take a high hit. He'll go down, no call on the play. And now Dab working through center, trying to get past Watkins. It's a 4-on-1 odd man rush. Dab trying to take the shot. It'll go wide right of the cage. Had he had any more accuracy, he would have beaten all 4 players on that. Jets from around the back of the net. Carmody working from right to left. And now Stagmeyer working back from Carmody's left to right. Kimbleton in the corner trying to get it. And they're going to send this one back out. The Jets actually will clear this one out. Jankowski will come out to play it. He'll save it. Barbieri. Actually, Jankowski going to send it all the way around to Morrow. Morrow going to try to return the favor to Barbieri. And then Stagmeyer will try to carry it through center. He'll send it to the far side. He'll take a couple odd bounces, and then Morrow will try to get to it. He'll try to get past Kimbleton, and a penalty coming up. Morrow looked like he grabbed Kimbleton's jersey. And now it'll be out to the near side. Watkins with the puck on the delayed penalty. 8:40 remaining here, first period. And the Hilliard Hockey Club will go to the first power play of the night. I'll see if we can get a call from our officials here.
That's $30.
All right, so they're going to call it hooking. That'll be 2 minutes to Max Morrow. 8:38 remaining here, first period. Jets with a 1-0 lead. Faceoff will come to the right of Brett Jankowski. Black, LaChance, Pryor, and Weaver out for Canton Akron. Black on the rush, trying to get past Riley, working to the inside, back passes it, and tried to drop it for Braden LaChance. Couldn't connect on it. Eric now going to bring it back the other way into the Jets zone. From the left side of Jankowski, it'll go over his head in the lower left corner. And Black will feed it back out. Kimbleton, though, picking it up, keeping it in the zone. And he'll have LaChance in front of him. He'll have to send this one back out to Riley. Riley with the spinning back pass to Martin. Martin stepping in the circle, takes a shot wide right. Far side for Martin. Martin along the blue line now. Working to the far side. He'll get it back to Riley. D to D, taking the shot. Blocker side save by Jankowski. Kimbleton from the far side. Working along the goal line, back out to Riley. Riley at the top of the slot, takes a shot. Glove save by the senior out of North Canton Hoover High School.
Please. There's a bunch of cars blocking other people. Can we move your cars so people can get out of the rink, please?
All right, announcement here. So we have some odd parking things going on out in the lot, I guess. All right, so face-off will come to the left of Jankowski. 1:06 remaining on the man advantage for Hilliard. 7:44 remaining in the first period. Pryor from around the backside will get to Benson. Benson at the blue line. Feeding it out to Stagmeyer. Stagmeyer into the zone. Trying to work around 2 blue jerseys. He'll actually get a shot down, but it'll be redirected into the far right corner. Hilliard working from behind the goal line to the left of Carmody. They'll try to carry this out of their own zone. Clevenger now through center. They'll have Humphreys to his left, but he'll send it to the right side. Back behind the goal line is Gage Weaver. Will try to get to it. Weaver trying to send it around. Humphreys back on the ice. Good to see. As Clevenger tried to keep it in. Have it taken away by Tyler Benson. 2-on-1 developing. Stagmeyer there. He'll feed it to Ollie Stagmeyer. Stagmeyer with the shot. And wide right over the left shoulder of Carmody. Clevenger now going to reset. 20 seconds left on the Hilliard power play. He'll get into the zone, and the puck will trickle down towards Jankowski, who will cover this up. And we'll get a stoppage. 6:50 left in the first. 12 seconds remaining on the Hilliard power play. Craven, LaChance, Black, and Barbieri will be the penalty kill unit trying to work through this one. They'll drop it to the right of Jankowski. LaChance taking this one against Riley. Eric tried to take a shot, went off another stick, went wide right of the cage, and then back out to center. Alexander will chase this one down. He'll race LaChance to it, as the penalty expires. LaChance switching directions. He'll try to get around Martin. Morrow going to head to the box, and Tyler Benson going to make it to the ice. 5-on-5 now, as the puck will head to the far right corner. Alexander there. Benson coming in trying to break up the play, and Black now will backhand this one over to Tyler Benson. Benson tried to feed it out to the slot. Nobody there. We'll get a nice, correction. That'll be out to the right of Jankowski. And Eric from behind the net, working to the far left corner. All the action behind Jankowski right now. LaChance trying to get it out. He'll get it out to Black. Black tried to get past Alexander, but he'll have the puck redirected to the far side where Jack Barbieri will send it out to center. Tyler Benson there for the Jets. Benson overshooting the puck, and it'll be Martin. And we'll get it back into the Jet zone. Craven from the far left corner, sending this one out to Benson. He'll bank this one off the boards. Feed the nice out to LaChance. LaChance and Black into the zone, and LaChance will lose the puck as Kimbleton will head the other way. Turnover at the blue line. And Kimbleton to the right of Jankowski. Tried to get a shot off. Too much pressure there now as LaChance will take it back from him. It'll be knocked off LaChance's stick and down into the Hilliard zone as Wallen will try to pick it up from around the back of Carmody. Ethan Bell coming in with a big hit. Puts Wallen down. Still loses the puck, though. Bell now in the far right corner. Shot from the point. Pad saved by Carmody. He'll try to clear this out to center. Barbieri will set it up just outside the blue line. He'll take a shot far left of the cage. Barbieri with a rifle. Barbieri back into the zone here to the right of Carmody. Far right corner. Kimbleton try to pick it up. And Jets with the puck. That'll be nicely working along the boards as Clevenger will try to get it out of the zone. Balestrino will head down there behind Jankowski to reset it. Clevenger right behind him, though. Balestrino, the sophomore out of Mineral Ridge High School in Trumbull County. On the ice now is Doris with a nice back pass to Barbieri. Barbieri will scan the ice, try to find an option. Tried to get it out to Doris, but led him too far, and nicely was there to back him up. Doris trying to keep it in, but got to the blue line, had to drop it, and the Jets will have to clear the Hilliard zone. Watkins back through center. He'll feed this one to Francis. Francis trying to chip this down behind the goal line to the right of Jankowski. All the way around the backside, Wyatt Dilley. Defensively are trying to get the puck away from Hilliard. And finally, Weaver sending this out to Mason Doris. Doris tried to work around Martin. Martin, though, will pick up the puck. He'll send it D to the far side in his own zone. Back out to center is Francis. Doris right behind him. Francis got enough of it to send it back down behind Jankowski, and Balestrino right there as well. Turnover right behind Jankowski as Dilley now through center. He'll get it into the Hilliard zone, take the shot, wide left. Dilley with a backhanded shot. Sharp angle, couldn't get anything going. And it'll be Riley who will send this one off the glass as the Jets will keep this in the zone. Barber sending it around the kick plate. And this will be back out to center as Eric will try to make it through two. CAK Jets. And a shot from the blue line, pad save as Humphreys came off the bench and shot that one from the blue line. Sebastian Dabb sending this around the boards all the way to the far point. Martin trying to drop it down into the circle to Humphreys. Battle on the far board now. Thor Chavold in there staying low, using that leverage as Weaver will send this one back out to the near side. Eric spinning around, taking a shot. And we're going to have a high stick here. And Weaver will touch up. And we'll get a stoppage here. 2:52 to go here. First period. Jets with the 1-0 lead. Pryor, Craven, Benson, LaChance, and Stagmeyer making their way out to the ice. Kimbleton will take the face-off against LaChance. Pryor sending this one around the boards. He'll get the Stagmeyer. Stagmeyer trying to send it down to Benson, and it's going to be an icing coming up against Canton Akron. 2:44 to go here, first frame. Jets with the 1-0 lead. Rossi nicely getting the goal with the helper from Braden LaChance. Face off to the left of Jankowski. It'll be Kimbleton and LaChance. Back around the near side to Stagmeyer. Stagmeyer will chip it back. Alexander will send it right back to the Jet zone. Craven will chase it into the upper left corner. Try to get it out to LaChance. Too much on it, though. And Stagmeyer now picking it up through center. And out to the far side, we're going to get a tripping call coming up. Delayed penalty now as Hilliard will touch up, and Canton Akron will go to their first power play of the night. 2:20 left here as Brotherton will head to the box for 2 minutes. Martin, Clevenger, Kimbleton, and Barber will be the PK team for Hilliard. It'll be Doris, LaChance, Weaver, Barbieri, and Stagmeyer on the ice for the power play unit for the Jets. To the right of Carmody. This one will be won by Canton Akron. Out to Weaver at the blue line. Weaver couldn't catch that well. He'll send this one back to the far side to Stagmeyer. Stagmeyer taking a shot. Clevenger will block that with his boot, and it will be sent just out to center. Martin will chase it down, and LaChance poked it out, but Clevenger will have it. It'll drift back into the Jets zone. He'll flip this one around, give it to LaChance, and Braden LaChance dropping it for Stagmeyer. Stagmeyer to the far side, gets it out to Gage Weaver. Weaver couldn't handle it. He'll have to come back and get it. And back off the boards gently to the near side, Mason Doris. We'll send it back to Stagmeyer. Stagmeyer from his own defensive zone, sending it back out to the red line. Trying to connect to the near side. Doris down the near side to the left of Carmody. Trapped in the lower right corner. Chased down by Martin. Puck loose, and Martin will try to backhand this one out, but LaChance will keep it in the zone right behind the goal line. Mason Doris now back and forth with LaChance. LaChance with Martin in front of him. He'll take a half-hearted shot. It'll go off the boot of Martin, and Doris will send us back out to Weaver. Weaver going to go D to D to Stagmeyer. Stagmeyer couldn't keep it in, and the Jets will have to clear on the delayed offside. 45 seconds left here on the man advantage. 1:05 left in the first period. Jets with a 1-0 lead. And Hilliard will clear this one from behind the net all the way down the length of the ice. Stagmeyer sending it back around the boards. He'll get this to Weaver. Weaver with Kimbleton in front of him. Gets it out to LaChance. LaChance tried to quick pass here, but Eric stepped in and returned it all the way back down behind Jankowski. 24 seconds left on the CAK power play. Stagmeyer through centers. Humphreys in front of him. Into the zone. And to the circle to the right of Carmody. He'll be tied up by Wallen. Wallen going to whiff on a hit. He'll run into the boards. And Doris sending it around the Barbieri right behind Carmody. 5 seconds left on the power play for Canton Akron. And Barbieri with trying the last chance, backhanded shot, couldn't get to it. And we're back to 5-on-5. 14 seconds left here, first period. Jets with a 1-0 lead. This time it's going to be Brotherton just out of the penalty box. Trying to get into the zone. He'll be knocked away. Huang was right there. Wallen as well. And it's going to be LaChance for the last second. Trying to feed it over to Black. Couldn't get a shot off. And that will bring us to the end of the first period as the Jets take a 1-0 lead. We'll step aside for a timeout. You're listening to Canton Akron Jets hockey here on Western Reserve Radio and City View Sportscast, all a part of the iMedia One network. Are you ready to join the legacy? This is your chance to become part of something special with the Youngstown Patricians. Honoring the proud football tradition of the Valley, we're on the lookout for talented post-high school athletes who want to make their mark on the field. Whether you're a seasoned high school athlete, college, or former professional player, develop your skills and become part of a team that values hard work, dedication, and community spirit. Don't wait. Begin your path to the gridiron by visiting youngstownpat.com or contacting us on Facebook at the Youngstown Patricians. Be bold, be legendary, join the Youngstown Patricians today.
The stations that always keep you in the zone.
I love it.
It's awesome.
Western Reserve Radio, Western Reserve Radio 2, and City View Sportscast, Youngstown, Ohio.
You're listening to Canton Akron Jets hockey on the iMedia One Sports Network.
We'll flip sides of the ice. Jankowski will move to our right. Harmony will move to our left. Jets with a 1-0 lead. Jets actually being outshot 5-3 in that first period. Only goal of the game here so far, Rossi Nicely burying one with the helper from Braden LaChance. Each team with one power play opportunity. Morrow going to the box for hooking, Brotherton for tripping. Both teams 0 for 1 on the power play. Jets will move to our right side, so they'll move from right to left. Hilliard will now move left to right. As defensively, it will be Pryor and Craven. And offensively, it'll be Stagmeyer Black and Tyler Benson. 15 minutes up on the board as we hit the second frame here. Kimbleton to take the face-off against Lucas Black. And we are underway here, second period. Hilliard will send this one down deep into the jet zone. Craven from the near right corner will send this one across. He'll get it out to Pryor. Pryor trying to send it around the board out to the point. Martin will be the only one there for Hilliard. Martin trying to work to the inside. Jack Pryor there. Stagmeyer trying to reach in to grab it. He'll end up getting it, sending it around the boards to Craven. Craven banking this one off the glass. Benson will glove it down and get it out of the zone. He'll get it out to Lucas Black, but Barber in the way, and he'll sweep the puck out to the Hilliard zone where it'll be reset. Kimbleton had it. Craven will come in and knock him off the puck, and it'll sail back into the Hilliard zone where Martin tried to get to it, and Lucas Black right there, feeding it into the slot, takes a shot. Tyler Benson with a great look and a great stop by Carmody. Craven keeping it in the zone, sending it back down, lower left corner. Tyler Benson working from behind the net. He'll have two blue jerseys around him, almost three. And now Black. Looking to feed somebody in the slot. Was looking for Stagmeyer. And then Pryor coming in, taking the slap shot, but it'll go over the head of Carmody. Back around the boards where Craven will send this to keep it in the zone. This one will head all the way back down the other side. Played by Jankowski. He'll send it out to Craven. Craven on the near board. As Hilliard goes for a change, CAK had an opportunity, but Barber going to redirect his puck up and out of play. And the clock will stop at 13:41 to go here. Second period, Jets with a 1-0 lead. Nicely, Bell, Morrow, Doris, and Barbieri make their way to the ice for Canton Akron. Joey Riley take the face off for Hilliard. Barbieri going to shoot this one into the glove of Carmody. He'll drop this one. They'll play it. Alexander from the lower left corner. Trying to feed it around the board. Eric was there. Bell, though, coming in and disrupting just about everything. Out towards center. And it's going to be Barbieri keeping it in the zone. Takes a shot, pad save. It'll head to the far side. Nicely. Switching directions. Down towards the goal line here. Doris behind the net to the left of Carmody. Trying to work the puck. Nicely stepping in. He'll battle Alexander for it. Ethan Bell reaching in there as well. 2-on-2 for the battle against the boards. Puck still loose. Doris there. And nicely, finally going to send this one back down deep into the Hilliard zone and all the way around the boards. Ethan Bell was right there, overshot the puck. He'll get it out to Aaron. Aaron had it for a moment, and then Barbieri tried to get it back in the zone. Everybody's cleared. Jack Barbieri trying to work inside, trying to get past Alexander. And all kinds of collisions happening to the left of Carmody. Out to the far board now, Barbieri through the circle, sending it back down. He and Alexander both reaching for the puck. And now Humphreys will try to clear. Couldn't get all of it. And Doris from the point, taking the shot. Going to go wide right. Puck on the near side now. And it'll be cleared all the way down ice. We'll get an icing call against Hilliard. Bring this one back from our right all the way to our left. And both teams will go for a wholesale change. Dilly, Chavold, Deacon Johnson, Weaver, and Don Balestrino make their way to the ice. Francis taking the face off against Deacon Johnson to the right of Carmody. Hilliard to win this one. It'll be Clevenger down through center. Sending this down to the right. Now Jankowski, Weaver, sending it around the board, try to feed it out to the far side. Led Chavold too far on the pass, and Hilliard will redirect it down behind the goal line again. Clevenger now coming in to knock Weaver off the puck. Dilly trying to come in and rectify that. And puck loose now back out to center. Chavold tried to reach for it and going to be sent back. And Canton Akron will send this one out to center. Deacon Johnson trying to reach for it. Dilly there. Chavold and Dilly, I think, didn't realize same team. And then the puck up into the benches here, and we'll get a stoppage with 11:41 to go here. Second period, Jets with a 1-0 lead. Hilliard going to change all five again. Barber, Brotherton, Kimbleton, Watkins, and Martin will be out for Hilliard. Chance taking the face off for Canton Akron. This one will go up into the Hilliard bench, and we'll get a stoppage with 11:37 to go here, second period. We'll have a nice cut between the second and third period. As we'll have the draw just outside the Hilliard zone. Kimbleton and LaChance. And Stagmeyer will send this one back to Balestrino. Balestrino didn't get it. Brotherton right there as well. Balestrino trying to recover, send this one off the boards. Couldn't get it past Kimbleton and Barber. And now it's going to be Watkins with a shot, and it's going to go in off the right side of the cage. Past the glove of Brett Jankowski. And we have a tied game. 11:25 left here. Second period. 1-1 is your score. Christian Watkins with the goal for Hilliard. Chance, Black, Craven, Pryor, and Stagmeyer on the ice for Canton Akron. Riley to take the face-off for Hilliard. Canton Akron will win this one cleanly. Pryor sending it over to Craven. Craven banking this one off the boards and to the right of Carmody. Hilliard bringing it right back around, trying to get towards Arrett. Locked loose again as Hilliard tries to clear it out of the zone. Craven there, he'll try to keep it in with a boot. He'll kick this one back in. Stagmeyer trying to take the shot, pad save by River Carmody. Working to the right side now. Stagmeyer dropping back, send it to the far side to Black. Black off the board, too much on it. Pryor will have to drift back into the defensive zone. He'll try to bring it back into the zone himself. Couldn't get past Riley and Humphreys. And now Martin there as well. Puck still loose, and I don't think Pryor saw it. Now he'll have to clear. And now to the near side. Hilliard clearing out of the zone, past Craven and Arrett, and down behind the net of Jankowski. 10:35 to go here, second period. Bring this one all the way back to the Hilliard zone. Icing coming up against the Hilliard Hockey Club. Bell, Darth, nicely, Morrow, Barbieri, and Bell. For the next shift, Darce will take the face-off. Take this one against Kimbleton to the right of Carmody. And it's going to be Watkins looking for his second goal on the breakaway. Takes a shot, stopped by Brett Jankowski. And the clock will stop with 10:25 left here. Second period. Jets will be working from their own defensive zone this time as Kimbleton will step into the circle. LaChance back on the ice. Benson trying to drop this one back off the face-off to Barbieri. Kimbleton and Barbieri in the far right corner battling for it. Kimbleton will come out with it. He'll spin around, try to get past Barbieri. Trying to work to the left of Jankowski. Trying to feed it out in the slot. Stagmeyer there to disrupt it. And the puck up into the air to the upper right corner. Brotherton in the corner. Trying to fight for Kimbleton with him as well. And it's going to be dropped for LaChance. Try to get it out to Stagmeyer. Stagmeyer had to come back. Not enough on that pass. And the puck loose in a circle to the left of Carmody. Backhanded attempt. And a secondary shot coming from Stagmeyer. Couldn't connect on it. Lots of action in front of the net of River Carmody. And tied up in the upper left corner now. Kimbleton trying to kick it out. Has LaChance up against the boards as well. Stagmeyer and Watkins waiting for it to come out. And finally loose. Stagmeyer feeding it to Tyler Benson. Benson taking a shot off the chest of Carmody. Still in play. And out to the point. Morrow taking a shot and a glove save by River Carmody. 9:22 left here, second period. 1-1 is your score. And both teams will change lines. Sebastian Dabb will head to the circle. He'll take the face-off against Caden Francis. Deacon Johnson now trying to get to it, have it swept away. Francis sending this one out to center. And Chavold picking it up from his own defensive zone. He'll get this one back to Weaver. Weaver swinging around, trying to get to Chavold. Thor Chavold on the move, getting into the zone, trying to get a 2-on-1 developed here. Takes a shot, and he's going to have it pushed under the boards here by Owen Mason. On the right side of Carmody, puck roaming around, and Carmody covering this one up. 8:51 to go here, second period. Frequent changes by both teams. Fourth game of the weekend for each team. So trying to keep some fresh legs out there for this final tilt. Craven nicely, Doris, Bell, and Pryor will be the 5 on the ice. Face off in the left circle to the right of Carmody. Locked loose here. Craven trying to keep it in. Couldn't keep it in. And Bell racing to it. Backhanding it to Rossi nicely. Eric sending it back. Humphreys will send this one down in front of Jankowski. Craven banking this one off the glass. And up. I guess that one went out and came back. The clock will stop with 8:33 to go here, second period. Face off to the left of Carmody. Riley in his zone for Hilliard. Takes a shot here. Errett with the attempt. Glove save by Jankowski. 8.5 to go here in the second. Riley, Errett, Humphreys, Barber, and Martin out for Hilliard. Errett with the shot off the face-off again. Was fed back by Riley. And CAK trying to clear it out to center. And through center now. Mason Doris trying to work into the circle. He'll work in the right circle. Drop it nicely. Will come in for support. Mason Doris again with the puck. Spinning around to Nicely. Nicely looking for the shot. Right into the belly of River Carmody. And we'll get a whistle with 8:09 to go. We're all tied up at 1. Goals coming from Morrow for Canton Akron, Brotherton for Hilliard. Benson, LaChance, Black, Morrow, and Barbieri. LaChance with the win out there and a redirect attempted by Benson. Had a wide open net and couldn't connect on it. LaChance swinging around, trying to take the shot, and he'll send this one up into the stands to our left, just past the protective netting. Souvenir time. Actually, they're going to throw it back. All right, official will pocket that one. We have an honest crowd here tonight, folks. All right, face off to the left of Carmody. Shot off the face off by LaChance. Won't connect. And from the circle to the right of Carmody now. Hilliard trying to clear it out. Brotherton had it. Trying to keep it in the zone. Knocked out Morrow. Will return it down behind the goal line to the right of Carmody. Jets will have to vacate. Benson and Black now back into the zone. Putting pressure on as Watkins will spin around. Try to clear it out of the zone. And it went off the body of Braden LaChance. It'll seep out to centers. Kimbleton now will be one-on-one with Morrow. Kimbleton trying to take the shot, but it'll just head wide right of the cage. Black sending it around the boards past Kimbleton. Kimbleton actually going to stop it in the circle to the right of Jankowski. Working to the inside. Took a shot, went off a Canton Akron player. Black feeding it. Morrow forward, too much on the pass. And Watkins spinning around to send it to the near side. As Barbieri now will bring this through center. He'll get this one all the way into the zone. Looking to take the shot. Rebound shot. Second shot. And Braden LaChance finds the back of the net. 6:59 left here, second period. LaChance gives the Jets the lead back 2-1. Fantastic puck movement by the Canton Akron Jets. LaChance, Benson, Morrow, Barbieri, and Doris on that line. Braden LaChance having his own cheering section, I believe. We hear the Braden chant. Sebastian Dabb to take the face-off against Francis. CAK will win this one cleanly. It'll be, that's going to be Deacon Johnson all the way down deep into the Hilliard zone. Ran through three blue jerseys. Dabb now swinging around, trying to keep it in. And now picked up by Hilliard. Turnover in the offensive zone for Canton Akron. Clevenger down the near side, and we're going to get a whistle as Francis made it too far into the zone. He beat Clevenger to it. We'll get an offside. And a stoppage with 6:37 to go here in the second period. Draw will come just outside the Jet zone. Mason Doris, Caden Francis for the faceoff. It'll drift back into the Jets' defensive zone where Weaver will set up behind the net, get it out to Balestrino. Balestrino looking for an option, had to bank this one off the boards, get it out to Nicely. Francis trying to send it back in. And Weaver again from behind the net will send this one around the boards and out the center. Ferrari closest one to it for Hilliard. Mason Dar's putting on some pressure. Tried to turn around, send it back, but it'll be nicely. Trying to get into the zone here. Bell holding up nicely. Looking for somebody in the slot here. Dar's now setting up. He'll get this back out to the point. He'll take the shot from the point, wide right of the net. To the near boards. Doris will avoid a hit. And Doris now send it back out. Clevenger, though, will get to it and feed it to Francis. Francis through center, one-on-one with Balestrino. Bell right behind him will poke the puck away. And they'll send it all the way around the boards here. And Riley looking for a rebound shot. Couldn't get it. It'll head past Balestrino, but it'll hit the back of the net. Wallen feed it back down. From the blue line, it's going to trickle out the center as Wang will reset this one. Wallen will get it on the near side. And he'll feed this one to Humphreys. Humphreys in the circle to the left of Jankowski. Will be under pressure by Balestrino. And Ethan Bell. Delayed penalty coming up. Wide right of the cage. And Wallen going to take his shot. Aaron looking for the redirect. Couldn't get it. Carmody's headed for the bench. And we'll get the whistle. Canton Akron will touch up. 5:07 left here, second period. And Hilliard will go to the power play. Their second of the night. 0 for 1 so far. Don Balestrino going to the box. All right, so they're going to send Don Balestrino to the box. They're going to call it hooking. Black, Pryor, LaChance, Craven will be your penalty kill team. Martin, Riley, Humphreys, Kimbleton, and Errett will be the power play unit for Hilliard. Face off to come in the right circle to the left of Brett Jankowski. Problem with the clock here. We're going to have this reset. There was actually 5:07 on the clock. Now it's showing 2 minutes. As we will try this one again. Showing now 2 minutes left in the seventh period. All right, so we got the 5:07 and we got the second period. We're ready to play hockey. I don't know many games you go maybe 7 innings, but all right, face off to the left of Jankowski. The chance to send this one down behind his Pryor, and Kimbleton will battle for it. Kimbleton will win that one. Working to the right, out to Riley. Riley from the circle, taking the shot. Pad save by Carmody. Puck sent out, was looking for LaChance. He'll race Riley to it. And LaChance working to the inside, took a shot. Going to go just over the head of River Carmody and out to the far side. Errett now through center. Craven in front of him. From the right circle, takes a shot. Stopped by Jankowski. 4:38 to go here, second period. 90 seconds left on the man advantage for Hilliard. Riley to the near side. We'll drop this one in the circle to the left of Jankowski. Humphreys there. He'll try to take it around the back of the net. Pryor will pick him up. And Black will get the turnover. And he'll work through the center. Try to feed this one out to LaChance. 2-on-2 now into the zone. LaChance working around with an opportunity. Takes a shot into the chest of Carmody. And Hilliard will bring it back the other way. 3-on-3 now into the zone as Eric will just chip this one down into the zone. 1 minute left on the penalty. 4:04 left second period. Far right corner. And the puck now back out as Martin will stop it at the blue line. He'll keep it in the zone. Eric from the circle to the right of Jankowski. Takes a shot. It'll go across his face and to the lower right corner. And it's going to be one going to be sent down ice by Braden LaChance. And the Jets will have an opportunity to go for a change. Martin will pick this up. From behind Carmody, he'll set the Hilliard power play unit up. So he comes back through center. Stagmeyer there. Martin gliding through center and down the near boards. He'll get it out to Watkins. Watkins going to take a shot, swept away by Jankowski into the upper right corner. Back out to the blue line. Clevenger had it, and it's going to be a 2-on-1. Stagmeyer into the zone, feeding it to Benson. Benson takes a shot. It's going to go over the cage. 9 seconds left on the power play. It's Martin. Now through center. Working his way to the near side, trying to get past Benson. Watkins taking a shot. Glove save by Brett Jankowski. 3:02 remaining here in the second period. 2-1 is your score. Jets with the lead. And the Jets will clear that penalty. We're back to 5-on-5. Top of the hour here in Jackson Township. You are listening to Western Reserve Radio, City View Sportscast, a part of the iMedia One Network. Francis take the face off for Hilliard. Take this one against Mason Darce. We'll send this one back behind the goal line. Barbieri now chipping it back up the board, trying to get it past nicely. Ferrari there for Hilliard. And Canton Akron trying to send this one out. Was trying to connect on a pass to Ethan Bell. He and Alexander now going to race for it. And no icing coming up on that one. As nicely pulling it from behind the net. Under pressure, Alexander there, as well as Mason. From the far left corner now, Bell trying to get it past Clevenger, back out to the blue line. Clevenger, they're going to reach out and take it. Clevenger with that tall, long reach. Tried to get through center, but he will have it knocked away by Barbieri. Nicely into the zone, takes a shot, and wide right. Sent back out to center. Clevenger on the race, takes a shot, and a glove save. Had Barbieri, Doris, and Morrow all there, but got the shot off with 2:16 left here in the second period. Jets with a 2-1 lead. Third meeting between these two teams here in the 25-26 season. Jets taking both of them. First game was a 4-2 game. Second one was 7-0 in favor of Canton Akron. So Hilliard, the puck, it'll sail back out to center. Wallen will try to turn this one around. Humphrey will try to get to it. Pryor will get to it first. Riley, and then we're going to get it offside, I believe. But I don't know who else was over there. All right, so we'll pull this one outside of the Hilliard zone. It'll be to the near side. 2:03 to go here in the second period. We'll have a brief intermission between the second and third period. Dab to take the face-off against Kimballton in the far side in front of the Jets bench. Jets with possession. Actually going to battle along the blue line. Chavold had it for a moment. Brotherton will come in and take it. And Dillian Weaver will bump Brotherton off the puck. He'll send it around the far board and out to Chavold. Chavold trying to back in out of the zone, but Martin will keep it in. Martin working along the blue line. Tries to take the shot, and it's going to go wide right of the cage. However, caught by the glove of Brett Jankowski. And the clock will stop with 1:37 to go here, third period. Craven, Stagmeyer, Barbieri, LaChance, and Black. All out for the defensive zone draw for the Jets. In the right circle to the left of Jankowski. Black and Kimballton for the draw. Send this one around into the low right corner. Craven will send it around the Stagmeyer, and it'll go off the stick of Stagmeyer to LaChance. LaChance feeding it back to Stagmeyer. Ollie Stagmeyer into the zone to the left of Carmody. Hilliard trying to send it around the boards. Craven at the point, make sure that doesn't go anywhere. He'll bank this one off the boards, try to get it down the Black. LaChance picking it up along the goal line to the right of Carmody. Now dropped for Stagmeyer. Stagmeyer on the near board still. Black looking for an option now with the puck. Out to Stagmeyer. Stagmeyer and Black trying to rotate around. Back out to LaChance on the far side. Martin right behind him. LaChance sending it around the back, and it's going to be Kimballton that's going to get to it first. Hilliard trying to clear it out of the zone. LaChance keeping it in. Interception. Feeds, trying to feed it over to Lucas Black, but was intercepted and taken by Clevenger down the near side. He'll chip this one down deep into the Jets zone. Craven will chase it around from the back of the net of Jankowski. Craven with some speed through center. We'll get this one down in the zone. He'll take a bump from Kimballton. And he'll go to the bench after he loses his stick. This puck shot. It'll go off the boards and then the back of the net. Kimballton will come in. Hilliard sending this one off the glass. Out to Barbieri. Barbieri doing a good job of keeping it in the Hilliard zone. Battle going along the near board. Lower left side here. Black waiting for the puck to release. LaChance reaching in there trying to pull it out. Clevenger, Kimballton, and Wallen all wait for it as well. Morrow and we're going to get a whistle. All right. Official said enough of that. And we'll get a clock stoppage with 4 seconds left in the second period. Jets and Hilliard actually going to change lines here for this last 4 seconds nicely. Will step into the circle. He'll take this one against Dylan Kimballton. Nicely. Trying to work to the inside. Barbieri, though, will have it. And that should bring us to the end of the second period. After 2, We got a close one. The Jets take a 2-1 lead. Into the break, we'll step aside for a timeout. You are listening to Canton Akron Jets hockey here on Western Reserve Radio and City View Sportscast, all a part of the iMedia One Network.
Are you ready to join the legacy? This is your chance to become part of something special with the Youngstown Patricians. Honoring the proud football tradition of the Valley, we're on the lookout for talented post-high school athletes who want to make their mark on the field. Whether you're a seasoned high school athlete, college, or former professional player, develop your skills and become part of a team that values hard work, dedication, and community spirit. Don't wait. Begin your path to the gridiron by visiting youngstownpat.com or contacting us on Facebook at the Youngstown Patricians. Be bold, be legendary, join the Youngstown Patricians today.
During the fall and winter, grilling season never ends, and Gessler Propane is your local supplier that makes sure you get your hard-earned money's worth. Why go to gas exchanges to pay higher prices for tanks not filled to capacity? Gessler Propane makes sure you're prepared for year-round grilling with 100% filled tanks at a reasonable cost. See Bob Monday through Friday, 10 to 4, and Saturday, 9 to 3 at Gessler Propane, 702 Youngstown Poland Road, Struthers, or call 330-755-9119. Gessler Propane. They got gas.
Are you tired of switching apps just to catch your favorite shows and live events? Say hello to the iMedia One Network app, your one-stop destination for streaming and everything that matters. From national sports to exclusive local content, Western Reserve Radio, Western Reserve Radio 2, and City View Sportscast are now all in one place, anytime, anywhere. Download the free iMedia One Network app on iOS and Android and unlock the future of sports audio in the palm of your hand. The iMedia One Network, your sports app in the Valley.
Youngstown, Warren, and Salem Sports Talk is on the iMedia One Network, Western Reserve Radio, Western Reserve Radio 2, and City View Sportscast.
You're listening to Canton Akron Jets hockey on the iMedia One Sports Network.
Close one here at the break. Intermission time between the second and third period. We'll have an ice cut. We'll get you ready for third period action. So far, shots relatively close, 15-13 in favor of Canton Akron, but scoring went like this. Rossi Nicely would get it started less than a minute into the first period. He would get the helper from LaChance and would give the Jets the 1-0 lead. And then with 11:25 left in the second period, it would be Watson for Hilliard that would tie this game up at 1. 6:59 left in the second period. Braden LaChance would take the lead back with the helper from Tyler Benson. And that gives us our 2-1 score. Hilliard 0 for 2 on the power play. Canton Akron 0 for 1. We'll step aside for another break. When we come back, third period action here from the Center Ice Sports Complex in Jackson Township, Ohio. You are listening to Canton Akron Jets hockey here on Western Reserve Radio and City View Sportscast, all a part of the iMedia One Network.
During the fall and winter, grilling season never ends, and Gessler Propane is your local supplier that makes sure you get your hard-earned money's worth. Why go to gas exchanges to pay higher prices for tanks not filled to capacity? Gessler Propane makes sure you're prepared for year-round grilling with 100% filled tanks at a reasonable cost. See Bob Monday through Friday, 10 to 4, and Saturday, 9 to 3 at Gessler Propane, 702 Youngstown Poland Road, Struthers, or call 330-755-9119. Gessler Propane. They got gas.
Watch this. Let's face it. What a time to be making a hockey show.
Nice. Just when I thought last year couldn't be topped.
Let them know what they're in for here.
Here we are.
I'm scared of you guys. I'm scared of you.
What keeps you motivated?
I think winning. I don't really know any different.
Lena's Pierogi House is your home for the area's best variety of pierogies. Daily specials include the Polish platter, the Hungarian platter, stuffed cabbage, and halushki. Having a last-minute get-together? Lena's has you covered with a wide variety of frozen take-home pierogies and dumplings. Go to Facebook at Lena's Pierogi House to see the weekly lineup of available flavors for dine-in or carry-out. Catch the best at Lena's Monday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. and Tuesday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. 20 North Main Street in Hubbard, or call 234-254-8532.
Discount Power Sports LLC is continuing to grow. They offer ATVs, dirt bikes, go-karts, electric bicycles, while offering off-road power sport repair services. Located at 758 North Main Street in Hubbard, right next to the newly renovated Village Tavern. Discount Power Sports LLC also offers financing and accepts all major credit cards. Discount Power Sports LLC. Find them online at discountpowersports.biz. Discount Power Sports LLC, where value meets adventure.
Are you tired of switching apps just to catch your favorite shows and live events? Say hello to the iMedia One Network app, your one-stop destination for streaming and everything that matters. From national sports to exclusive local content, Western Reserve Radio, Western Reserve Radio 2, and City View Sportscast are now all in one place, anytime, anywhere. Download the free iMedia One Network app on iOS and Android and unlock the future of sports audio in the palm of your hand. The iMedia One Network, your sports app in the Valley.
Your best source for everything hockey is here. The NHL app is your place to get every highlight from every game.
McDavid to the net.
Off the ice player content you won't find anywhere else.
You guys have a helmet I could throw on for this?
The most NHL edge stats and advanced analytics and ways to catch up on the game how you want, when you want. When it comes to following the NHL, don't settle for anything else. Hockey is better on the NHL app.
Are you ready to join the legacy? This is your chance to become part of something special with the Youngstown Patricians. Honoring the proud football tradition of the Valley, we're on the lookout for talented post-high school athletes who want to make their mark on the field. Whether you're a seasoned high school athlete, college, or former professional player, develop your skills and become part of a team that values hard work, dedication, and community spirit. Don't wait. Begin your path to the gridiron by visiting youngstownpat.com or contacting us on Facebook at the Youngstown Patricians. Be bold, be legendary, join the Youngstown Patricians today.
The Village Tavern's been a beloved local landmark in Hubbard, Ohio for nearly a century, and now it's better than ever. Recently renovated and still serving up the same warm hospitality, the Village Tavern is your go-to spot for great food, cold drinks, and a laid-back atmosphere. Whether you're stopping in for dinner, catching up with friends, or just looking to relax, you'll enjoy a full menu of American favorites, rotating drink specials, and friendly service that makes every visit memorable. Be sure to visit the Village Tavern at 746 North Main Street in Hubbard, right next to Repair That Glass. To learn more, go to villagetavern3.com.
Think back to the beginning. That first game. That first jersey. That first moment when you knew you'd found your place. What you wear today started with a feeling. A feeling that changed everything. NHL Shop, a Fanatics experience.
Are you ready to hit the gridiron and make your mark? The Cleveland Cobras are recruiting players and coaches for the upcoming Premier Amateur Football League season. We're looking for passion, grit, and the relentless drive to win. Whether you're a seasoned vet or hungry rookie, your shot starts now. Join a brotherhood, build a legacy, strike with the Cobras. Follow us on Facebook at Cleveland Cobras Football, or for league information, visit PAFLfootball.com to get started today. Team, pride, Cobras.
Lena's Pierogi House is your home for the area's best variety of pierogies. Daily specials include the Polish platter, the Hungarian platter, stuffed cabbage, and halushki. Having a last-minute get-together? Lena's has you covered with a wide variety of frozen take-home pierogies and dumplings. Go to Facebook at Lena's Pierogi House to see the weekly lineup of available flavors for dine-in or carry-out. Catch the best at Lena's Monday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. and Tuesday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. 20 North Main Street in Hubbard, or call 234-254-8532.
Your best source for everything hockey is here. The NHL app is your place to get every highlight from every game.
McDavid to the net.
Off the ice player content you won't find anywhere else.
You guys have a helmet I could throw on for this?
The most NHL edge stats and advanced analytics and ways to catch up on the game how you want, when you want. When it comes to following the NHL, don't settle for anything else. Hockey is better on the NHL app.
Think back to the beginning. That first game. That first jersey. That first moment when you knew you'd found your place. What you wear today started with a feeling. A feeling that changed everything. NHL Shop, a Fanatics experience.
Are you ready to join the legacy? Are you ready to join the legacy? This is your chance to become part of something special with the Youngstown Patricians. Honoring the proud football tradition of the Valley, we're on the lookout for talented post-high school athletes who want to make their mark on the field. Whether you're a seasoned high school athlete, college, or former professional player, develop your skills and become part of a team that values hard work, dedication, and community spirit. Don't wait. Begin your path to the gridiron by visiting youngstownpat.com or contacting us on Facebook at the Youngstown Patricians. Be bold, be legendary, join the Youngstown Patricians today.
During the fall and winter, grilling season never ends, and Gessler Propane is your local supplier that makes sure you get your hard-earned money's worth. Why go to gas exchanges to pay higher prices for tanks not filled to capacity? Gessler Propane makes sure you're prepared for year-round grilling with 100% filled tanks at a reasonable cost. See Bob Monday through Friday, 10 to 4, and Saturday, 9 to 3 at Gessler Propane, 702 Youngstown Poland Road, Struthers, or call 330-755-9119. Gessler Propane. They got gas.
Are you ready to hit the gridiron and make your mark? The Cleveland Cobras are recruiting players and coaches for the upcoming Premier Amateur Football League season. We're looking for passion, grit, and the relentless drive to win. Whether you're a seasoned vet or hungry rookie, your shot starts now. Join a brotherhood, build a legacy, strike with the Cobras. Follow us on Facebook at Cleveland Cobras Football, or for league information, visit taflfootball.com to get started today. Team Pride Cobras.
Someone's got to set the tone out there, boys. Someone's got to set it.
The station that sets the tone for Youngstown Phantoms hockey is Western Reserve Radio. WRDB, The Scourge.
You're listening to Canton Akron Jets hockey on the iMedia One Sports Network.
Final 15 up on the board here at the Center Ice Sports Complex. Jets with a 2-1 lead over the Hilliard Hockey Club. Rossi nicely getting the scoring going early in the first period. Less than a minute in. He would get the helper from Braden LaChance. It's been a few months since I've called him Shane LaChance. I finally did it. All right, so Shane LaChance, obviously one of our alumni from the Youngstown Phantoms, doing well from himself in the professional ranks of hockey. But I move on. As Watson, he would get Hilliard on the board with 11:25 left in the second period. And then Braden LaChance would bury one with the helper from Tyler Benson to make it a 2-1 game going into the intermission. Both teams back on the ice. Jankowski moving back to the net on our left. River Carmody to our right. Humphreys, Riley, Martin, Eric. And I believe that's going to be Cole Barber out for Hilliard. The chance to take the face off. Heath, Benson, Black, Craven, and Pryor will start the third period here for Canton Akron. Pryor setting this one down to the upper right corner. Benson trying to swing around to grab that one. Martin in front of the net protecting it. Riley will take it away, and Riley will send this one around the boards. Craven going to keep it in, and he'll get tied up along the board. Craven, though, with the angle. He'll have LaChance there to back him up, and they'll keep this one in. Actually, it will be poked back out to center now. It's Black. Tried to send it D to D. Craven going to come in and help him out. And no icing called as it'll go wide left of the cage. Black fanning on that. He'll actually get it back here and try to feed it in to LaChance. Loose. Humphreys now with the puck on the near side. Tried to clear it out of the zone. It'll go off the back of LaChance. And it will be Riley that will airmail this one all the way down into the Jet zone. Pryor going to set it up from behind Brett Jankowski. Craven banging this one off the boards. He'll try to get it out to Benson. Benson fighting through it down the far boards. And Brotherton going to brush him off the puck, where Watkins then will bang this one off here. Try to get it out. LaChance there. And Brotherton will get a second chance here. He'll get it to Kimbleton. Kimbleton through center. We'll have Black in front of him. He'll lose the puck. And Barbieri trying to feed it back to Black. Black sending it down towards Carmody. Pad save here as Ethan Bell working all the way around the net to the near side. Couldn't get it past Alexander. And now off the boards to Barbieri. Barbieri swinging it, trying to take a shot. Puck loose, and it went off of a player, a stick. And this one going to be sent down behind the net of Carmody. Alexander will pick it up for Hilliard. He'll work to the far side and back out to the blue line. Morrow keeping it in.
And Alexander again from the low right corner. Nicely with the shot, he scores! Nicely with the interception from Alexander. Gets the unassisted goal. 13-14 left here, third period. Jets take a 3-1 lead. Rossi nicely out of nowhere. Just like you drew it up. We'll call that a pick six. Super Bowl's coming up, we can say that. Doris, Morrow, Barbieri, Bell. And nicely back on the ice. What? I just got asked who was in the Super Bowl. All right, never mind. We're hockey people. This is what we do. The good news is we will play next Sunday against St. Ignatius and be home in time for the Super Bowl between Seattle and New England. There we go. All right, puck down behind Jankowski now. He'll stay in net. Barbieri will actually come around to play it. Mason for Hilliard stepping in, trying to push it back behind the goal line. And now it's going to be Nicely chipping it forward. He'll get past the blue line, get it past Wallen. And Wang sending it back out, intercepted by Canton Akron. And Wang now pulling it from behind Carmen to get out to Clevenger. Clevenger sending it to the far side. He'll throw it past behind. Caden Francis. And the puck will sail out to center. Barbieri will receive the pass from Dars. Barbieri going to take the shot right into the chest of Carmody. Upper right corner, Chabot with the back pass. Trying to feed this out to Dab. Dab took a shot, but it's going to go off the chest of Aiden Wang. Chabot into the zone, taking the shot. Pad save by Carmody. Almost pushed this one out to Morrow. Morrow taking the shot. This one nowhere close. Eric to the far side, trying to clear it out of the zone. Kept in by Weaver. Weaver down along the boards. He'll send it back to Eric, and Eric will force it back out the center. Dabo with the reverse pass. Chabot tried to get there and couldn't time it up here, and it will hit down behind the goal line. We'll get an icing coming up against Hilliard. Bring this one back all the way to our right. Jets moving left to right. Hilliard moving right to left. 3-1 is your score. Jets with the lead. Rossi nicely with his second goal of the night. Gives the Jets a 3-1 lead. Stagmeyer taking the face-off against Riley to the right of Carmody. Puck loose here, no possession. And finally out to Humphreys at the blue line. He'll take it through center. Weaver in front of him. Craven there defensively as well. Working to the right side of Jankowski. Trying to get a shot off, but Weaver there taking away the path. Humphreys looking for an option. Nobody there for him. And now a turnover behind the net. As Weaver now will send this one down ice. Benson tried to palm it down, and would have been a beautiful play as Benson will go down with Barber on top of him, but they'll both recover. And Stagmeyer and Barber battling for it as LaChance will pick it up in the upper right corner. Working to the circle, takes a shot. It'll slide across the face of Carmody into the lower right corner. Back out to Weaver at the blue line. Stagmeyer, feed it to LaChance, takes a shot! Upper left corner, and Braden LaChance gives the Jets a 4-1 lead. 10:57 to go here in the game. And all of a sudden, the floodgates have opened up for CAK. Just roughly 2 minutes apart, about 2.5 minutes apart. Goals coming for Canton Akron from Nicely and LaChance. And I believe that helper was given to Stagmeyer. Officially or unofficially, that's what we're going to call it. Weaver back to Craven. Deep in his own defensive zone. Take this out to the far side. Try to get it to Bell to go off his stick. And it'll be Wallen that'll chase it down with Doris. Doris to the right of Carmody. He'll try to pull it out. Now working to the left side behind the goal line. Drop pass it is to Nicely. Nicely looking for his hat trick tonight. Back out to Weaver. Weaver went to grab it, and it was taken away by Watkins. Watkins down to near board. Craven stuck on a 2-on-1. He'll take the shot. And actually, Watkins took the shot. Craven taking the other man. And a beautiful setup by Craven and Jankowski. Brotherton sending it to the far side through center. He'll get it to Kimbleton. Kimbleton working to the inside, trying to work past Bell, Craven, Doris, and anybody else they can find. Craven sending it around the board. He'll get it out to the blue line. Couldn't be kept in by Martin. He'll chase this one down through center. Nicely on his tail. Martin sending back. Ethan Bell reaching for it. Has an opportunity here and takes a shot off the pad of River Carmody. Back out to the blue line. Weaver back down when it'll go off the pad of Martin. Rebound shot from Weaver again, but it's going to go wide left of the cage. Dilly now sending it around the back of the boards. Martin there as well, trying to get it back out. Watkins tried to feed it over. It'll head back out to center. Pryor tried to reach for it, and I believe, nope, no icing coming up on this one. 9:33 to go here, third period. And back out to Dilly. Wyatt Dilly taking the shot from the near point. Covered up by Carmody. And we'll get a stoppage with 9:25 to go here in this game. Jets with a 3-1 lead. Jets already with wins this weekend over Dayton, Miami, and Indian Hill. Dab taking the face off against Kimballton to the left of Carmody. That was against Humphreys, actually. 88, not 48. Carmody will cover up the puck. We'll get a stoppage with 9:19 left. Youngstown fans will be away for a couple of weeks. They will head to Lincoln, Nebraska for a couple of games next Friday and Saturday. Back in town the following week, Valentine's Day weekend. They will welcome the Muskegon Lumberjacks for a Friday, Saturday, Sunday series down at the Cavelli Center. Great seats still available. 330-747-PUCK, 747-7825. Humphreys with the puck through center. Gets a shot past Pryor, but it's going to go wide left of the cage. And Hilliard trying to keep it in. Delayed offside as Weaver will set this one from behind the net and send it to the far side. Return back to Dilly. That was Pryor setting it up. And now Martin retreating back into his own defensive zone. Get it to Clevenger to go off the stick of Clevenger. And then Weaver will spin around and send this one back down. Martin with possession. Sebastian Dab all over him. Martin having to retreat further back into his defensive zone. He tried to get it out to Francis. And it'll go off Caden's stick and down behind the goal line. Icing. Coming up against Hilliard. We'll pull it back to our right. 8:34 to go here in this game. Jets with a 4-1 lead. I said 3-1 earlier. They didn't put it up on the scoreboard, and I read it. But go ahead with that look, because at least I know who's in the Super Bowl. I know. You left our game, too, early to go get hot dogs. I know. Anyway, moving on. Black's going to lose his stick, upper right corner. And Hilliard with possession now on the near side to the left of Carmody. He'll send this one to the far side, get it out to Wallen. Wallen through center, try to hit Clevenger, and he'll have to get the ricochet off the boards and send it deep into the Jet zone. Clevenger from the right side of Jankowski. Have the puck redirected by Weaver. It'll be Mason, and now Morrow chipping it back out to the circle. And now it will be Wallen returning the favor. Stagmeyer through center, past Benson. He's in the circle to the right of Carmody. Trying to get the redirect to Black, but it'll go in the lower right corner. And Stagmeyer, oh, everybody's going to go down. A Hilliard player, an official went down, and I think Lucas Black just took out everybody. So a man down here on the near board, we'll see who that is, and I believe that's going to be Owen Mason, who's going to get up and shake that one off. And he looks good to go there. And the official got up as well. All right, 7:45 to go here in this game. 4-1 is the Canton Akron lead. Mason Darris will take the face-off against Dylan Kimballton. Send this one back to Weaver. Gage Weaver trying to get it through center. Trying to work it out to Bell. Bell through two blue jerseys. He'll have nicely behind him. Try to feed somebody in the slot, but it'll be Martin that will poke it off his stick. Nicely recovering it to the far side. He'll take a bump and go down. And back out to the circle for Brotherton. Brotherton tried to send it back out, but whiffed on the shot. And nicely will pick it up and send it to the far side. He'll get it back to Ethan Bell. Bell chasing it down in the circle to the left of Carmody. Picked up by Martin. Brotherton now sending it back out to Watkins. Puck going to go off Watkins' stick and stopped by Gage Weaver. Weaver setting it up, send it to the far side. Morrow sending it down along the boards. Past Martin and across the goal line, and that will be icing against Canton Akron. Under 7 minutes to play here. 4-1 is the score. Jets with the lead. Wrapping up the showcase weekend and what could be, most likely, the final game for these seniors here at center ice. as they will hit the road. As Sebastian Dabb will take the face off. Long way to go in this season here as we make it through February to get ready for the Buckeye Cup. For CAK, the defending state champions. Puck behind the goal line. Wyatt Dilley trying to battle it. Jankowski going to sweep it out of the way, and the puck's still loose in there. Everett tried to take a spinning shot to get it past Jankowski, but it'll go off his chest and stay in play. Battle against the near boards as Humphrey's in there, as well as Everett. Two white jerseys. Hard to tell whether they're under the pile. Chabot going in and helping Craven there as well. Pryor working to the far side, getting out to Dilley. Dilley through center and into the zone. Have it poked away. Chabot banking this one off the board. It'll be Wallen that will take it back in his own defensive zone. And Hilliard setting it out, back out. And the puck will head down behind the goal line behind Brett Jankowski. Puck along the far side. Chabot tried to bank this one off the board, but Kimbleton there will sweep around and send this one back behind the goal line. Pryor will have to backtrack and go get it. He and Craven will set something up. Craven with a back pass along the boards, and Pryor just trying to get it out. As Hilliard, Brotherton taking a shot, going to go wide left of the cage. Finally, Jets will clear this one out. Sebastian Dabb through center. Two blue jerseys in front of him, working to the right side of Carmody. Gets a half-hearted shot. Black coming in for the rebound shot. Swept away by River Carmody. Lower right corner, Kimbleton will take a shot from Stagmeyer. He'll loosen up the puck, and Watkins will have it as Barbier will redirect it over to Barber. Barber from his own defensive zone, sending it to Martin. Martin going to backtrack as well. Trying to get a better look at the ice ahead of him with just over 5 minutes to play here in this game. Martin down behind the goal line, all the way around to the far side for the waiting Lucas Black. Black feeding it back to Weaver. Weaver going to send it up behind Jankowski and send it out to Stagmeyer. It'll go off his stick and redirected by Francis. Kimbleton now with the opportunity, takes a shot, going to go over the head of Jankowski. Hit the tip of his glove, went over his head, over the net, and redirected back down into the Hilliard defensive zone. Wallen back out to center. Weaver sending this one across ice. Was looking for Jack Barbieri, and it'll be Ferrari that will get to it first. He'll feed it to Wallen on the near right corner. Clevenger, Kimbleton all out for Hilliard. Wallen tried to send it up ice. Rossi nicely coming out of nowhere again. He has been Johnny on the spot tonight as Francis will come out of this series of passes somehow or another with the puck. And nicely working in the circle to the right of Carmody. Trying to feed it over. Trying to top of the circle, looking for a shot. Left of Carmody and into the near board. Nicely reaching in to try to grab it, and we're going to get a whistle. As I believe we're going to have a puck out of play. Somebody will throw it back in for him. Under 4 minutes to play here. As the scoreboard will take a break. All right, comes back on now. A little electrical problem or something. 3:59 to go here. Jets with a 4-1 lead. And I believe, I couldn't tell. Oh, it's going to be Hilliard who's going to take a timeout. 3:59 to go here, third period. Jets with a 4-1 lead. We'll step aside for a break as well. You're listening to Canton Akron Jets hockey here on Western Reserve Radio and City View Sportscast, all a part of the iMedia One network. Are you ready to join the legacy? This is your chance to become part of something special with the Youngstown Patricians. Honoring the proud football tradition of the Valley, we're on the lookout for talented post-high school athletes who want to make their mark on the field. Whether you're a seasoned high school athlete, college, or former professional player, develop your skills and become part of a team that values hard work, dedication, and community spirit. Don't wait. Begin your path to the gridiron by visiting youngstownpat.com or contacting us on Facebook at the Youngstown Patricians. Be bold, be legendary, join the Youngstown Patricians today.
Someone's got to set the tone out there, boys. Someone's got to set it.
The station that sets the tone for Youngstown Phantoms hockey is Western Reserve Radio. WRDB, The Scourge.
You're listening to Canton Akron Jets hockey on the iMedia One Sports Network.
Face off to the left of Carmody, and Canton Akron will win this one out easily. Take a shot from the blue line. Max Morrow with the attempt. Morrow from the far point now, working back down past Eric. He'll
Working past Barber down in the lower right or upper right corner. Morrow off the boards, down to Benson. Benson to the right of Carmody, now behind him. He'll get tripped up, no call. Garrett with the puck now tries to get it out the center, and Jack Pryor will follow it down in front of Jankowski. He'll take it all the way around, and with Humphreys in front of him, we'll send this around the boards to Max Morrow. Morrow back out the belt. He'll tap this one over to Doris. Doris into the zone, 2 blue jerseys in front of him. Tyler Benson in front of the net waiting, but couldn't get an angle to feed it to him. Clevenger from the far right side. Humphreys on the far right side, poke it out, and then Pryor trying to keep it in the zone past Barber. Benson working from behind the goal line. Shot by Bell, and couldn't get through all the traffic there. And Hilliard will send this one all the way down ice. We'll get an icing coming up against Hilliard. 2:56 to go in the game. 4-1 is the score. Jets with the lead. Jets scheduled to be in the Cleveland area next week. They'll take on the University School. That, I believe, scheduled for a 7:30 start on Saturday night. Chance in the circle to the left of Carmody. He'll take the face off against Kimbleton. And Carmody will cover this up quickly off of the draw. And we'll have under 3 minutes to play here in this showcase weekend. Craven LaChance nicely. Black and Barbieri on the ice for Canton Akron. Up to the near side. LaChance trying to work against Wang. It'll sail back out to the ice here. Waller will try to feed it. Barbieri able to glove this one down. Kimbleton, though, will snatch it from him and drift back in his own defensive zone. He'll go D to D to Wallen. Send it to the far side. Brotherton looking for an option. Try to get it over to Watkins, and it was cleared by Barbieri down behind the goal line. Wallen setting up behind Carmody. Back out to the far side. We'll have the puck taken by LaChance. LaChance swinging around, takes a shot. And Carmody will catch this one with 2:23 to go here in this weekend.
7:30 Saturday.
All right, so Cleveland Heights, 7:30 next Saturday. Canton Akron Jets will take on the University School. One thing we do know, University School with an outstanding lacrosse program.
Yes, they do.
Face off to the right of Carmody. Stagmeyer will take this one. Won by the Jets. Shot taken by Mason Dars. Went wide right of the cage into the lower right corner. Craven, he'll take one of his own off the chest of Carmody. He'll drift one out to the upper right corner. Dars now trying to feed somebody else. Stagmeyer. Send it back to Dars. Dars working behind the goal line. Back out to Barbieri. Barbieri, he'll take a shot, but it's going to go wide right. Stagmeyer swinging it around back down to Mason Dars. Dars working that area. Behind River Carmody. Stagmeyer trying to find some room to work. Dars again with the puck. Puck loose now as Riley will reach in for it. Martin will have it. And finally, he will clear this one out. He'll take it out to center with Stagmeyer in front of him. Benson trying to take away the path. And Martin took a shot at it. I assumed that it was going to go off the stick of Barbieri and up into the netting. And we'll have just 91 seconds left here in the game. Jets with a 4-1 lead. CAK will be back in action on Sunday morning as well as they'll take on St. Ignatius. That's going to be a 10 a.m. puck drop, huh? All right. No sleeping in next weekend. Kimbleton for the face-off against Black to the right of Jankowski. Kimbleton now trying to send it across the face of Jankowski. Picked up by Pryor. Pryor give it to Black. Black sending it to LaChance. LaChance working into the zone, looking for somebody in the slot, and couldn't set up the pass. As this puck will head all the way back down ice, and it should be icing. No icing, they're going to say called, as Weaver will send this one back down to Lucas Black. Black with a tap pass just out to LaChance. He lost it, and then LaChance going to recover it, and right back into the belly of River Carmody. 59 ticks left in this game. Jets lead by a score 4-1. And if I'm not mistaken, the Jets have only given up 2 goals this weekend. Or is it 3? All right, we'll have to look at that. I know Connor Mold and Brent Jankowski both getting shutouts. Benson's going to take the shot off the faceoff. Carmody going to glove that one. Head coach Sean Houston still coaching. So off the face-off, puck will trickle out to center. Gage Weaver, the senior, out of Strasburg High School. Try to feed it to Pryor, but it'll run past him to Martin. And Martin will send this back out to Aaron. Aaron into the zone. He'll have it poked off his stick by Weaver. And Pryor will try to get past Riley. And now it's just a ping pong game with the puck. As we go back and forth, 33 seconds left here, third period. Jets holding on to a 4-1 lead. Martin out the center. He'll have Dars in front of him. He'll retreat back in his own defensive zone as he'll have to get past Tyler Benson. Humphrey swinging around, getting this one out to Riley. Joey Riley sending this to Eric. And Martin working to the left side. Now takes a shot and looking for the redirect. Was Joey Riley. Couldn't get to it. And Pryor banking this one off the boards out the center. And Brad Martin will hold on to this one as we hit the buzzer here. And the Jets finish the weekend 4-0. They get the 4-1 win over the Hilliard Hockey Club. Wins coming over Dayton, Miami, Indian Hill, and now their third win in a row over the Hilliard Hockey Club. We'll step aside for a timeout. We come back, we'll give you the numbers, and we will wrap it up for the weekend here at the Center Ice Sports Complex in Jackson Township. You are listening to Canton Akron Jets Hockey on Western Reserve Radio and City View Sportscast, all a part of the iMedia One Network. Are you tired of switching apps just to catch your favorite shows and live events? Say hello to the iMedia One Network app, your one-stop destination for streaming and everything that matters. From national sports to exclusive local content, Western Reserve Radio, Western Reserve Radio 2, and City View Sportscast are now all in one place, anytime, anywhere. Download the free iMedia One Network app on iOS and Android and unlock the future of sports audio in the palm of your hand. The iMedia One Network, your sports app in the Valley.
Lena's Pierogi House is your home for the area's best variety of pierogies. Daily specials include the Polish platter, the Hungarian platter, stuffed cabbage, and halushki. Having a last-minute get-together? Lena's has you covered with a wide variety of frozen take-home pierogies and dumplings. Go to Facebook at Lena's Pierogi House to see the weekly lineup of available flavors for dine-in or carry-out. Catch the best at Lena's Monday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. and Tuesday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. 20 North Main Street in Hubbard, or call 234-254-8532.
The Village Tavern's been a beloved local landmark in Hubbard, Ohio for nearly a century, and now it's better than ever. Recently renovated and still serving up the same warm hospitality, the Village Tavern is your go-to spot for great food, cold drinks, and a laid-back atmosphere. Whether you're stopping in for dinner, catching up with friends, or just looking to relax, you'll enjoy a full menu of American favorites, rotating drink specials, and friendly service that makes every visit memorable. Be sure to visit the Village Tavern at 746 North Main Street in Hubbard, right next to Repair That Glass. To learn more, go to villagetavern3.com. Are you ready to hit the gridiron and make your mark? The Cleveland Cobras are recruiting players and coaches for the upcoming Premier Amateur Football League season. We're looking for passion, grit, and the relentless drive to win. Whether you're a seasoned vet or hungry rookie, your shot starts now. Join a brotherhood, build a legacy, strike with the Cobras. Follow us on Facebook at Cleveland Cobras Football, or for league information, visit TAFLfootball.com to get started today. Team, pride, Cobras.
The stations that always keep you in the zone.
I love it.
It's awesome.
Western Reserve Radio, Western Reserve Radio 2, and City View Sportscast, Youngstown, Ohio.
You're listening to Canton Akron Jets Hockey on the iMedia One Sports Network.
Back here at one very last final time at the Center Ice Sports Complex. As this has been a very successful showcase weekend for the Canton Akron Jets. As we sit there and we now watch Will Craven, Lucas Black, and Connor Mold all taking pictures together, former Youngstown Phantom youth players making their way here to Canton Akron. However, the season not over here. Long way to go here as we head towards the Buckeye Cup. Not a long way to go, but a lot of work to do as they get ready to defend their title. Take a look at the scoring recap tonight. As it'll be Rossi Nicely starting the scoring out with 14:11 left in the first period. He'll get the assist from Braden LaChance. That would make it a 1-0 game. 11:25 left in the second period. It would be Watson bearing one for Hilliard. to tie that one up at 1, but it wouldn't be very long, though, as Braden LaChance, with 6:59 left in the second period, would get one himself with the help of Tyler Benson. Third period, Rossi Nicely, he'd get his second goal of the night as he would sneak in and intercept one off the pass of Alexander and right past River Carmody to give the Jets a 3-0 lead. And with 10:57 left, Braden LaChance would get the final goal of the night with the help from Ollie Stagmeyer. That would make it 4-1 in favor of the Jets. Shots on goal tonight, it would be 31 for the Canton Akron Jets, 17 for Hilliard. River Carmody would stop 27 out of 31 shots. Hilliard would be 0 for 2 on the power play. Canton Akron would have 31 shots on goal, and Brent Jankowski, he would stop 16 out of 17. And the Jets would be 0 for 1 on the power play as well. And the Jets will be back in action next Saturday, 7:30, as they will take on the University School. And then on Sunday morning, they will take on St. Ignatius. I say Sunday morning because that's Super Bowl Sunday, and nobody wants to miss that. So we appreciate you joining us here all weekend long here in the Canton area. It's the Canton Akron Jets. Again, they go 4-0, big wins over Dayton, Miami, Indian Hill, and Hilliard. We will get you ready all week long. Pay attention to our social media. We'll let you know what time we're going to go on the air and all the good stuff here as the Canton Akron Jets season continues and they look to defend that Ohio Buckeye Championship, that state title that propelled them all the way out to Los Angeles last year. So for Caleb Mold, I'm Jim Craven. Thanks for joining us again all weekend. Your score one final time here from the Center Ice Sports Complex. Canton Akron Jets, they get the 4-1 win over Hilliard. We will see you all back here next Saturday night as the Jets take on University School.
We thank you for joining us for this special presentation of Western Reserve Radio. And we now return to our regularly scheduled programming. You're listening to WRDB, Western Reserve Digital Broadcasting, Youngstown, Warren, Salem, and around the world.
Playoffs included, there have been 1,419 games. Out of those 1,419 games, the margin of victory in those games, by far, 219 times the most, 3. 111 times, the second most, 7. The third most, 96 times, 6. You got to go all the way down past 2, 4, 1, 10, 14, 8 to find the number 5. Only 59 times has a game landed on 5. And so if I could save myself 13 cents of VIG by playing a -5.5 as opposed to a -4.5, that's a better bet to make.